My dad always says, good things happen to those who make great things out of the situations they're in. I just got to SFO, just checked my bags. Really excited to get back to East Lansing, see everyone. Should be a bit of a travel day, but it's gonna be totally worth it. See you soon.
Bella is someone who is pretty different from me. She's so high energy, she's so enthusiastic.
I've asked the team before in front of Bella, I said, what is Bella Legarza? I mean, they're just like, she is phenomenal in the way she approaches every day and what she gives to this team every day in terms of her heart, her mind, her soul, body, emotion, everything. And we're just really blessed to have her.
So I'm from San Francisco, live right in the city, but I didn't take a cable car to school or live in a skyscraper or whatever, live in a normal neighborhood.
Her family has always been a basketball family, really, and Dad was a coach, so she has a great mindset for what's necessary for championship level play.
Basketball was kind of the glue of my family. My dad retired from coaching when I was born, and he created this basketball camp. And the whole mantra of my dad's camp is proving your skills and having a better jump shot, but it's also about having self-esteem, having manners, having confidence in yourself. Kind of long story short, a camp that started in my living room with 10 campers, has become one of the biggest day camps in America. Camp was our life. I remember it was my junior year. That summer I had gone to a basketball academy, whatever, and I remember a week later I had a volleyball tryouts. And I remember my dad was like, all right, I really think this would be a big year for you to, pick. Is it going to be basketball? Is it going to be volleyball? And I'm just kind of looking at him like, you can't make me do that. I was in limbo and I didn't know, what my parents would think and my siblings playing basketball and my grandfather. And it's just like, you're Legarza basketball camp. Like, come on, like, can't you dunk? Like, it's just like the constant whatever. And I remember just at dinner one night and I just told my parents, I'm going to go with volleyball. And nervous what, my guru basketball father was gonna say, and he's like, awesome, I love it. Something that I was so worried about and thinking that it was what I had to do and just kind of making my own decision, it felt great.
Bella's determination in even becoming a Spartan was really impressive. I didn't even see her. I saw her on tape. She kept calling me and calling me and calling me and calling me and telling me that she wanted to play. Her personality and talking to her on the phone and getting to know her as a person made us believe that she'd be a great Spartan, a great teammate, somebody that could affect the way that we had that we went about our daily business and the culture that we had within the program. So we took her.
I remember coming here and walking into the gym, and I'll never forget my first practice, and I'm feeling confident. I'm like, I'm not gonna be nervous, whatever, and I go up, and Alyssa Garvelink, senior All-American captain, just goes up, stuffs me. It's kind of like, all right, you know what, I'm not gonna let it bother me, whatever. I go up, I get set again, boom. And from that point on, I'm like, okay, this is something that I've never experienced before, but, I'm not gonna let that discourage me. Kathy's talking to me, and she goes, you were really tall in your high school and your club and, over on the West Coast, but I've taken the best from everywhere, and everyone goes through a phase of reality. Coming back my sophomore year, and all right, this is going to be the year. You're starting to realize, okay, I can catch up with my class, and then another great recruiting class comes in. It's kind of being that person of, I'm not going to be that superstar on the court, but I better be, the ultimate teammate on and off the court, and, whatever I can do.
It was kind of like she understood the hard path was what she wanted. She didn't want the easy path. She wanted to be challenged, and she wanted to be at a great university with a great volleyball program and wanted to be a part of making something happen. And she was full walk on. She knew, and we knew at any time it could end if she wasn't going to do it. The way she approached life, the way she approached athletics was really pretty impressive to me.
Jamie Cox will serve for the Spartans. You gotta love Bella Legarza down there with the music between points, dancing.
Her energy is just so contagious. If there's a time where Bella is going through a difficult time or facing a challenge, you would never know it. And I think that's just a testament to how positive her outlook is on life. She talks about always finding her silver lining. And that's just really inspired me to, control the things that I can control, like my attitude.
The second you walk into the gym, you see the tone that is set by the people, their body language, are they on their phone, are they interacting with one another, are they being slow for warm-ups? It's just having that energy and making it contagious, and everyone's always like, oh, I'm not the rah-rah person, and that's not my personality. It's not about that. It's about what you're going to do for the team. If it makes you uncomfortable, so be it, but it's for the team and it's for the greater good, and you really do see the outcomes getting so much better just from the energy and everything you're putting on.
She has an amazing ability to feed into other people, and she cares so much about the people around her, and that's just so evident through her actions and through all the conversations that we've had together. When we first moved into that apartment together, I knew that she was someone special and someone who would have a positive impact on this team.
This has hands down been the greatest decision I've ever picked in my life. I could have stayed more local, or I could have gone to a smaller school and been this big stud player or whatever, but the things I've learned about myself from these challenges and is how I've gotten people out of their shells, it's honestly been bigger for me than I could have ever imagined. Okay, I'm here with my teammates, Becca and Sarah.
Hey, we're about to go to lift right now, walking down the stairs. Happy to be back in Brett's.
Having this senior season now, we don't know what to expect, but I know when we're all walking in the gym, and the seniors especially, we're going to give it our all. It could get called off, we could have a great season, but you're not going to leave anything untold. But it's also making me think about everything that I've been a part of for these past seasons, and what I've learned, and just how I've grown as a person, physically, mentally, socially, that this next door that I'm going to go through, it's going to be even more exciting, which is pretty crazy to think that, I could top this experience. But volleyball does end, and I haven't really come, fully prepared for that. But when it does happen, I will be, because I know I'm just continue setting new goals and having a new plan. But it's really important to just realize everything that, you set out for and accomplish, and just understanding, the little things, not just, rep by rep by rep, but understanding the bigger picture of what you've really been a part of.